Welcome to Moms That Cuss, where motherhood is real, life is chaotic, and we say the words other moms pretend they don't. We're your hosts, Tiff Tee, bringing real life, raw, and non-judgmental conversations about chaos, kids, and clapbacks. Let's get into this shit. Hey guys, welcome to Moms That Cuss. This is Tiff Tee, and this week we're going to get into some introductions and some other shit.
Yes, we're getting ready to introduce ourselves because we're such great people. We're such good humans that cuss. Good humans that cuss. A little bit.
Good humans can cuss. Just putting that out there.
That's good. Good humans can cuss. We need to put that on a t-shirt.
We should make t-shirts. But I'm not doing them because I got rid of all my t-shirt presses because, we pick up projects and then never finish them.
About that. How many did you have? Like 2?
3.
Oh my gosh. You had 3 heat pressers? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to get one from you. Do you have it?
I'm bringing it this week. I'm bringing it this week. It's in my car.
There's no telling what you have in there.
Just have all the things. All the things.
Do you remember around the time when we first met and they were doing yard sales and we were pretty much swapping shit? You were taking my stuff. I was taking your stuff. It was kind of like, oh, okay, here. We're doing the yard sale. Oh, and we did it together. Remember?
We did. We got chased by the cicadas. Remember that?
Oh,
y'all left me hanging. Hanging.
Wait, the cicadas started chasing you, and me and the kids took the fuck
Y'all took the fuck off.
We took off.
They were trying to eat me. I was fending for my life. Y'all didn't care. And then one wound up in the car, and Jordan's trying to tell us that one was in the car, and we're like, no, Jordan.
Yeah.
And there actually was one in the car, and I about jumped out the car, left it rolling with y'all in it.
While it was moving.
I wasn't even going to put it in park.
Oh, my gosh. But I will say this. When we were running away from you because the cicada was on you, I took a look back over my shoulder. I did. I still checked on you. I might not have stopped, but I still checked. I turned around and looked to make sure you were good. You were still fighting for your life, but you were alive, and that's what matters.
That's all that matters.
Sure you were alive. But that's so crazy because even though the cicada had attacked you, and I didn't save your life. I checked your life, but I didn't save your life. When we were at the yard sale, I was attacked by ants, and you flipped my fucking shirt off.
I undressed you. You were naked on my driveway. And I hate ants. I'm actually allergic to ant bites. And I undressed you on my driveway. My God.
I forgot all about that.
I forgot about that too.
I forgot about that because I think the blanket was laying down and I had stuff on the blanket and I picked up the blanket to fold it and I had it on my chest, like folding it. And I can't remember what I did. I didn't feel any biting or anything. And you came up to me and what you said something like, there's ants on your shirt. And I was like, where? And you flip your shirt off. And I was like, huh? And the next thing
you weren't moving fast enough. I was like, get the fucking shirt off. You're covered in ants.
In the middle of the driveway, people are riding by. Now the kids are looking like, what the hell is happening here? And I'm standing there with my mom belly out in a bra, taking the shirt out. But I can't remember, how did I get dressed? Like, was there a shirt around her?
You were selling shirts that you had made, and so you grabbed one of the shirts that you had made.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's actually funny. I forgot all about that. So yeah, you saved my life. I didn't save yours, but I checked your life. So if I were you, I would have left me alone a long time ago. Because you can save my life, but I can't save yours. What type of relationship is this? That is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So see, we're already into the shit, and we're only a couple of minutes in,
and no introductions.
You didn't get to the introduction. Like, who are you?
Well, I guess the good thing now is the better person of this group is Tiffany. Yes. I will save your life, and don't count on Tiaja because she won't save your life.
Don't count on me. There's a lot of things that you can count on me for. One of them is having kids because I'm really good at that. But don't count on me to save your life. But if you need a kid, I got you. I got you.
Just look at you and you get pregnant.
That's right. That is right. So anyway, so we've established that we got the better of the friend is Tiffany. The one that makes the kids is me. But you are such a good human. I want you to tell us who you are and brag on yourself because you are a super mom.
Oh, definitely not a super mom. I fail every single day. But
But are you alone?
no,
No, because we all fail. I fail every freaking hour, but either way.
multiple times a day. Yeah,
Yep.
multiple times a day. But I've gotten to the point where as long as my kids become good people, I'm good with that. Like they're a little fucked up. I mean, I'm a ghetto mom. I am. And I was, it's funny because I was talking to one of my other girlfriends today and I was telling her this story about a conversation I was having with the girls and revenge dating because her son just went through a breakup and he's in 10th grade and he's taking it pretty hard. And, I was telling her my advice to my girls about revenge dating and it was horrible advice. It was so fucking bad. And like Marvin just is like, petrified looking at me like, oh my God, is he fucking petrified? And he's just like, just stop talking. Just stop. Don't give them any more advice. Horrible, horrible. And I mean, me and you have had the conversation about my sex talk with Jordan and how very left my sex talk went. And same thing, Marvin was like mortified. I mean, he was like fucking flabbergasted at the conversation and was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna step in here now. And yeah,
Yeah.
I probably should not be giving any parental advice to anybody's kids. But my kids are good kids. I say that to say my kids are they're good kids. They love people and they want to help everyone and they want the world to be a better place. And so somewhere I'm winning. Not at
Yeah.
parental advice, but somewhere I'm winning.
Do you think that it's easier? I mean, like, for instance, if you're giving your older kid advice, do you think like you're learning for the next generations down below? Or do you think it's just going to be fucked up all the way around?
Oh, I think it's just gonna be fucked up all the way around. Like poor Asher. By the time it gets to Asher, oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be bad. It's just gonna be bad. I don't know. Marvin parents really well. And I don't know if it's because he's 11 years older than me and, he's more mature, I guess we'll say, if you want to use that word. Um,
Because you're
but
for the shits.
I'm for the shits. He's not. I mean, he is for the shits, but he's not. I'm
Right.
definitely the ratchet in the relationship. He's the, cool, calm, collective, responsible, and I'm to the windows to the wall, skeet, skeet, skeet. And he's like, what are we doing?
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Yeah. He's thrown in the right. I don't know how he puts up with me. I really don't. Like there's some shit that just comes out of my mouth sometimes. And there's like literally no filter at all.
I've seen Marvin's face when you said some things
Some
before, and he's kind of like, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
But it's funny because I feel like in our relationships, so you're very much Marvin. I mean, you're for the shits, but you are very much Marvin, whereas Larry is very much me. So like, we married each other's other half,
Right.
which
You
is
said that
is so funny.
before.
Yeah, we have. So it's crazy.
So, speaking of your family, because we're introducing ourselves, you have a husband, a lovely husband.
I do.
And how many kids do you have?
4.
Four
Mhm.
kids.
Yep.
And what are their ages?
So you've got Jordan is 14. And I'm gonna try not to mess up their ages because they start to blend after a while.
Girl, they be like, how much did I weigh when I was born?
I
Girl,
fuck
you
if I
don't go
know.
look at your birth certificate. I don't know. I remember the first, and I
And the
still have to
last,
question that. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, let me make sure. Were you born at 607 or was it 617?
it,
Which one
it
is it?
it just went downhill after the first one. I'm just like, I can remember everything about Jordans, and then the rest of them, I'm just like, I just make up some shit when they ask me how much they weigh. I'm like, you were big as shit. 10 pounds? Yeah, 10, 11. That sounds accurate. No meds. Uh,
Where they're like, Mom, what was my first word? And I'm like, Dada.
Yeah.
Because who's
Everyone says
Brooklyn is not
dad.
Dada.
It's believable. It is. It's believable.
That's
But
funny.
see, me, I would be like, pineapple. You know, like that was your first word, pineapple. And they'd be like, for real? Yeah, that was it, pineapple.
And then they go
Um,
tell everybody.
and
Oh,
then
my first word was
they would tell
pineapple.
everyone my first word was pineapple. You know, I don't know. Um,
It sounded fine at the time.
it did. It was the first thing that came to my head, you know? I probably wasn't even
Exactly.
listening at that point, and pineapple was the first thing that popped in my head. So I don't even know what they were asking me. I just answered something.
Right, exactly. That's me all day.
Just answered. Um, but yeah, so Jordan is 14. Brooklyn is 11. Nicholas is 9 this week. And baby Asher is 10 months old.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's already 10 months old.
I know. It went by so fast.
I seen your Facebook post about you having a crawler, and I was like, I feel like I missed everything.
I know. He was 3 months old when we left.
Oh my gosh. He's so
Yeah,
sweet. He's
he
cute.
is. He's the best. He really is the best. It's funny because it's like we didn't think we were gonna have another one, and then we found out we were pregnant, and yeah, that's a story we've said we'll get into at another time. But yeah, I mean, I literally cried for for weeks, for weeks because I was like, what the hell did we do? Like we are starting all over again. But it's been really honestly great having him. It makes you like really just remember them being so cute and so small, and like I really love that stage. He's so playful now and cuddly, and uh, even like the older kids have been so helpful with him, and I think they're really enjoying having him. So it's been
Oh,
yeah, and seeing Marvin get to be a dad because but not everyone else knows, but Marvin is not the other 3 kids' father, and so um, getting to actually see him be a dad, even though he is a dad to my kids,
yeah.
um, it's so different. Like,
Yes.
yeah, so different. Um, but okay, so we talked about me and my kids and my amazing, wonderful, he really is so great husband. He's definitely the better half. But you've got a shit ton of kids.
They're everywhere.
Like
They're
you've
like,
got like a football team.
yeah, they're like scattered around like roaches. They're just everywhere. Yeah. So for me, I have 6 kids. Dang, how old are my oldest ones? Oh my gosh, I'm old. So my first pair of kids, because they're twins, are 18 and they're in college. And I have Zakai, who is 14, but I swear I keep calling him 13, and he's like, that's not my age. So I get that
Put
shit
some
wrong. Like,
respect on my age, mom. Put some respect.
right. I get that shit wrong on a daily basis.
It-
I have to think about it whenever I'm writing something down. I'm like, so is he 13 or 14?
yeah.
2011. And then I start using my fingers 12, 13, 14. Okay. So, anyways, he is actually 14. And then I have Brooklyn, who is, how old is Brooklyn? See, I don't even know. 12.
12.
She's
12.
12.
Yeah.
She's 12. So I get her, I really mess her up. I think the only ones are the oldest and the youngest is that I actually get right. And then I have Kyla and Corey, and they are going to be 9 the day before Nicholas, your son.
Yep.
So that's Friday. And they are a set of twins. So, yeah, that's what gives me my 6 kids. And then I also have 3 bonus children. Trey is 16. Aiden is 14. Kayvon is 13. And I think I got that right. Maybe. Either way, we have a nice big family and we are also blended. Larry is dad to the younger kids who are the twins, the almost 9-year-olds. And also, we have our little pets. I have to call them my babies because the kids tell me that I treat the dog better than I treat them. So I have to include them in. They're a part of the football team also. I have my princess Zoe, who is getting ready to be 6 years old. And we have Frank, Franklin, Frankie, whichever Frank you want to give him in his name. And he is going to be 3.
Poor
So,
Frank.
yeah, poor Frank.
Poor Frank.
I try to get rid of him every single day.
Every single day.
I mean, every time I look at him, I'm like, find another home. Find another home.
But he's so sweet.
He
so
really
sweet.
is. And he has this like innocent little face on him where you want to be mad at him, but he just looks like he's clueless.
He does look like he's clueless. He does. There's not a lot going on up there. But he's sweet.
He is, but he stresses me out so bad. Like, he goes outside to use the bathroom and he barks to get in the house. I get it. You're ready to come in. You bark to get in the house. But he doesn't bark to get out the house. And I'm like, let's get it together. I would rather you bark to get out the house to use the bathroom instead of barking to get in. Because I'll remember to check on you, sir. Like, I'll remember to check on you. But, like, it'd be so much easier for my life if you would just tell me that you have to use the bathroom. Versus Zoe, she will literally come in my room and look me in my face and start howling at me like, girl, take me to the damn bathroom. And when I get up out of my chair, she starts spinning around in a circle. She's ready. She's like, Ma, take me. I'm ready to go. Frank, no, he'll just freaking use the bathroom wherever he feels like it, whenever he feels like it. I mean, it's gotten better, but I have to make sure that I stay on him. That's why I'm like, he just pisses me off.
Just got to go.
Like, you're calling his name to want him to do something and he won't answer you, but you go to the pantry and you open the pantry. If you even think about walking towards the pantry, he's like running, trying to get behind your feet because he knows his dog treats are in there. But I realized he is very much so food driven. He will eat anything. Like, he will eat the paint off the freaking walls if you let him. He just will eat whatever. So I don't know. He stresses me out. But either way, he's a part of my household for now until I get rid of him. I've been trying to do it for
tomorrow.
For 2 years and he still isn't gone.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids would probably disown me if I got rid of him.
Oh, they would. They would.
And then I wouldn't have a home. I don't really know that that's not, if that's a bad idea though. Because, I wouldn't mind a little vacation.
You should try it. Let me know how it works out.
Or have you ever seen that thing on Facebook or Instagram, like the reels, and it's like the mom when she needs a vacation and it shows clips of her thinking about like
jumping off of a car. Yeah, jumping off a bridge.
Falling down the stairs.
Yeah. Like, as long as I don't die, a trip to the hospital sounds really great right now.
So yeah, mine is like, get rid of Frank. That's my way out the door. But yeah, so anyway,
I don't have that in my life. I don't have anything that I can get rid of where like they would disown me.
Oh yeah, see. I think I found an easy way to get a vacation because I'm really thinking about it. Like, if they come home and the dog's not there, they're gonna be like, Mom, pack your shit. You gotta go. They would tell me that. They'd tell me to pack my shit and go. But yeah, I'm just a mom. I'm trying to raise her babies. And I'm going to school to be a social worker. And that's been fun, learning how to balance and juggle already a football team. And who am I talking about going back to school? And then now who am I talking about let's do a podcast? Well, actually, joining in the shits of doing the podcast.
I'm the crazy one because it was my idea and I literally have no free time at all. At all. Like, I manage way too much shit on a daily basis. I work a very demanding job and I work literally 24/7. I don't have a day off. And Marvin is in the same exact field and works equally as much. Maybe not every day, but he equally works as much. And so it is always chaotic here. But let's start a podcast. Let's add more shit to the shit because why not?
I think that's probably the ADHD in us because I have never been diagnosed, but I got it. I know I do.
Oh, 100%. And I'm pretty positive I've got like 27 personalities at this point. Like every day could be a different personality. Every day.
That's fair. But your personalities might be different, but they're the same.
They are.
So they like talk to each other like, hey, yeah, this is us, but I'm gonna be different a little bit in this aspect.
Oh, yeah, and I name them too. I mean, I've got multiple different names for my personalities, and, I'm sure Marvin's got names for them too. They're not the same names that I've got, but he's definitely got names for them.
Yeah. The podcast, you is Tiff.
Yeah.
That's you. So, but my T is just what people call.
You know what's funny though is, so I hate my name, Tiffany. I can't stand it. Like, I don't like the name at all. Like, I always wanted to be Amber, or I've gone by Callista before. I've gone by Yasmin. Somewhere my
What?
mom, yeah, girl, my mom was with a Hispanic man somewhere. Mexican is my favorite food. And like, I've got this like Mexican like alter ego somewhere. And even though I don't sound like that, I sound like a valley girl, but whatever. uh, I used to look like a darker skinned, like I had a nice tan, and like I was with the shits, and when I actually got dressed up and looked like somebody before I had kids, you probably could have said I was like somewhat mixed with Hispanic. But Callista,
That's funny.
Yasmin, yeah, that they were like my alter egos. I've had Shanique with Shanae, was definitely my rowdy personality. She was real ratchet, but I hate the name Tiffany. And so I usually go by Tiff, but I hate when people call me Tiff that don't know me. So like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, it's the weirdest thing. Like, don't call me Tiffany, but don't call me Tiff unless you know me. And if I don't like you, definitely don't call me Tiff. Like, that's fighting words. But then it's funny because when it comes to Marvin, like, don't you dare call me by my government, Like, I'm
That's
Babe and I'm
forbidden.
only Babe. Yeah, that's it. That's all you're ever allowed to refer to me as. So it's I don't know. I'm a mess.
That's so funny though, because if I'm being honest, I didn't call you Tiff until a couple of days ago.
I know.
I usually just call you Tiffany.
I know.
Now I feel like, ooh, I'm kind of cool. I can call her Tiff now. You know?
Well, okay, so when we were doing this, you were like Tiff and T. I've always called you T. I don't think I've ever called you T to your face.
Yeah.
But like when I would talk about you, I would be like, "Oh yeah, me and T." And then like you actually said it, and I was like, "Oh, I got permission." Like I felt so giddy, because I got permission to call you T.
Oh and I got giddy when I got Tiff, so I'm like, oh yeah, okay, we're friends now. We're like real friends.
We're real friends.
Yeah, because I actually had the same sort of kind of situation where I was called Tiaja by everybody. And when I moved to North Carolina, my cousin, she called me T. But then she told my other cousin to call me T. But when she introduced me to people, she called me Tiaja. So it was just kind of like oh, Ebony calls me T. Oh, Shonda calls me T. And then our family just kind of started calling me T.
Mhm.
So, but it just ended up being like, only if you're close to me will you call me T, because I
Yeah.
don't usually be like, hey, yeah, I'm T. I don't usually say that. But as I've gotten older, especially because my name is, I think it's easy, but other people don't feel that way.
Yes.
And I don't like saying Tiaja, Tiaja, which Tiaja, and then they still fuck it up. So
Yes.
I'll just be like, now that I've gotten older, because like when I was younger in my teenage years, T was like a privilege. But now I'm just like, you can just call me T. Like if it's easier for you, just call me T. But there's still not a lot of people that call me T. There's, it's still kind of very selective people. Or I realize that when Larry talks about me to certain people, he'll refer to me as T. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm T, but he also like, if he calls me Tiaja, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I'm like, oh shit, I done did something.
I done did something. I've fucked up.
I'm like, oh shit, I done let the kid off of punishment early. He done called me Tiaja, some shit's about to go down.
It's so funny because, like, if you ever hear Marvin refer to me to somebody else, he gets so awkward and uncomfortable. Like, he does not know how to say my name. Like, sometimes I'm like, do you know my name? Like, say my name, say my name, you
Say
know,
my name, say my name.
right? When no one is around you. Okay. Um,
Exactly.
but he gets so, especially like talking to my mom, like, if he's talking to my mom about me, he'll be like, I mean, there's been times where he's been like, "Babe, Tiffany." Like he gets so fucking weird because he literally only calls me babe all the time. Like we'll be in the store, he'll be like hollering down an aisle, babe, and like multiple people like turn and look because that's everybody's name, right? No, not you.
Everybody's
You know,
babe.
like no, not you,
Not you, babe.
not you.
Wrong, babe. Yeah. And Larry, he doesn't call me babe. He calls me boo.
Oh,
So, but like if I don't get boo, I'm just like, oh shoot, something's happening.
yep,
Something's happening. Something's going on.
yeah. But it's the same way for me too. Like I've called him Marvin like only a handful of times and it's so uncomfortable. Like for me, I'm like, No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Your babe. Okay. Which is funny because like I've been married 2 times prior and like they were not babe or any pet name at all. Like they were like who they were. I would have never even thought about calling them babe. But Marvin is babe. Marvin is babe.
That's the difference. That's why Marvin is here and they're not,
That's
because
right.
Marvin is babe.
That's right. Marvin's babe.
But speaking of previously married, me and Larry are not married, and Kyla and Corey think that we're married. But
Girl, I
I
think
didn't.
that y'all are married. Like
Tiffany's like your husband, and I'm like, I'm
your
not married,
husband.
right there.
Yeah.
Or
And
is
I
it like
know you're
our
not,
husband?
but it's like in my mind, you are. But
Yeah.
also, if we're being real, we did set up my entire wedding regarding like you getting the bouquet.
Oh,
I
that was
mean,
cute.
it was cute.
That was so cute. So when we were at the wedding, cause didn't you? Oh, I remember what happened. I don't think Larry was gonna come,
No,
and you were like, "No, he has to
he
come."
has to come. He
And I'm
has
like,
to
I
come.
don't know if he's gonna be able to. I can't remember if maybe I said he had to work or something like
I
that.
think that's what it was. He was going out of town to Florida. I think around that time he was traveling a
Oh,
lot for work.
oh,
Hmm.
that's what it was. He had went to Florida, and we
Yeah.
didn't know when he was gonna be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were like, he's gotta come. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it or whatever. And you were like, yeah. And then I think it was Marvin who spilled the beans and was like, no, because like this is what we have planned. And it was super cute.
It was.
Um, how Marvin said he was going to throw the football with the
Hmm.
garter around it for Larry to catch.
Yep.
And were you supposed to throw it to me? Because I think you just ended up handing it to me.
Well, originally when I was planning the wedding, I didn't know I was pregnant. And so, I was supposed to throw it to you, but then I was like heavily pregnant and I was just like, we're gonna waddle it
What?
over to her. So,
And
yeah.
Larry didn't really understand. And I'm like, listen, look, I got the bouquet. And he's like,
You
oh,
got the
yeah.
garter. That means we're gonna get married.
I'm like, yeah, this is cute. And he's like, oh. I'm like, yeah. But that's so funny though, because when my mom got married, and I don't know if I remember telling you, I guess maybe I hadn't gone to enough weddings because I didn't realize the person who caught the bouquet, the person who caught the garter, had to put the garter on the person's leg. And when my mom got married, she was trying to pass me the bouquet too. And I can't remember if she tossed it to me or if she turned around and gave it to me. Cause like, why do I always get the bouquet and I'm not married yet?
I,
But
I mean, I feel like
Larry,
that's a sign, and like God is sending you a sign, like, hey, it's time.
if you ask Larry,
It's
he's gonna be
time.
like, "It's her fault. It's her fault. It is mine because I don't want to plan anything." But he's like, "Yeah, let's have a wedding," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have ADHD and I can't sit down long enough to do anything."
Girl, I
But
was trying to
yes,
tell you to double up on mine and Marvin's wedding. I was like, let's go. We'll both walk down the aisle together.
we can do this together. Double wedding. That would have been so
We
fun.
can. Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, I had got the bouquet from my mom and I was super excited, like, oh, I got my mom's bouquet. And then the person he gets the garter and they telling me to sit down in the chair. And my mom's like, oh, wait, because I think that she really forgot what the fuck is supposed to happen whenever you catch the bouquet and somebody gets the garter. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 I can't do this. I can't do this. No, I'm going to get in trouble. I can't do this. I can't do this. And then my mom's best friend, my Aunt Nikki, but she ended up being a good sport and sitting down and letting the man put the garter on her. But it was just
Oh
so
my
funny.
gosh.
So whenever you were telling me like, oh, this is the plan, I got it. I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. Because mind you, when it happened the first time when I got my mom's bouquet, I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, no. Yeah, I
So,
was like, Larry would have hung me.
oh yeah. Yeah. We were talking about, again, traditions and the garter and everything. And my mom was like, "Are you gonna like let him take it off of you?" And I'm like, I am already knocked up. Like, we don't need him taking it off of my thigh. People know he takes things off of my thigh, you know?
Right.
Like, okay,
It's already
we're
been
good.
taken off of my
Yeah.
thigh.
Okay, we're good. It's funny though, because I've like always been scared of like having a big wedding, right? And like I'm super shy publicly, like speaking or like being the center of attention. Like I never want to be the center of attention. I don't like it. And when I had bought my wedding dress, it was like my dream dress. I literally cried. My grandpa went with me. My mom and my sister and my grandpa just knew like that was my dress. And girl, I could not fit my fucking dress. I had to have my dress taken out 6 times. 6 times I had to go and have them take it out because I had just gotten like I always get super huge during pregnancies. Like it doesn't matter what I do, like I just balloon up. And so I had to get my dress taken out 6 damn times. I barely like about fit it. I mean, you saw I had to come out of it right after we walked because it was pushing too much on the baby that I had to put on a maternity dress for the rest of the wedding. But I say all of this to say I envisioned this wedding very, very
Yeah.
differently before I knew I was pregnant. And I was super
Yeah.
excited about it, but super anxious at the same time and was like, I'm not going to actually go through with this. I'm not going to walk down the aisle. Like everybody looking at me. No. And it was so different with Marvin. I mean, first off, we had gotten married previously. Like we just actually had the wedding because I wanted a wedding and he wanted a wedding. But it was very different with Marvin. I would have never had a wedding with the other two guys. Fuck them. Like they weren't important enough. They weren't special enough to have a wedding.
We
Like I
already
should.
know because they didn't even get a pet name. So
Yeah, no, they didn't even get a pet name. And I really never should have married them in the first place. One of them, you know, was a regret. The other one, I just literally committed suicide by marrying him. And I did it for
damn.
health insurance. But that's another story. I literally married him for health insurance.
Oh shit.
Girl, it was bad. I missed the cutoff on my job's chance to apply for insurance, and I needed to have a qualifying event. So there it was.
And that is that qualifies.
That qualifies. Marriage qualifies. So yeah, but anyways,
I am screaming back here. Qualifying event. Okay, I need insurance. Let me just go pick a husband. Okay.
I,
That is
I say
funny.
all this to say you should marry Larry. Um, just get it over with.
Go ahead and do it. Just cut the
Just do
shit. Let's
it.
go.
You're already married anyways.
We're already married. We're already married. And yeah, so my kids think, well, those smaller kids, they think that we're married. I had to tell them that we weren't married. And we were at a softball game, and some friends were around, and they had been pressing us to get married. Some friends in our softball community. And she was like, T, have you guys been lying to these kids? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she had came to watch Anaya and Isaiah play, and she's like, "Tell me you haven't been lying to these kids." And I'm like, "Girl, what are you talking about?" And her husband, y'all been lying to these damn kids. And I'm like, "What are they talking about?" And I was like, "Y'all, I really don't know what you're talking about. What is it?" And she was like, "They said something about mom and dad married or mom's husband and called Larry your husband. Are they lying or you guys just haven't told us something?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "They said that?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, they think we're married." And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, damn. I didn't realize it." Like
Yeah.
it's never been a discussion because me and Larry were together before they were born, of course,
Yeah.
and not married. So having them and they see mom and dad together, they just assume that we were married. So, I kind of just at some point was like, daddy's not mommy's husband yet. And they're like,
Yeah.
really? I'm like, yeah, and they're like, well, you have a ring. And I was like, I know, because daddy proposed, but they were, I guess, maybe about, I don't know, 2 or 3. I think they were about 2 or 3 whenever he proposed, maybe
Yeah.
4, but they just probably don't remember the actual engagement, because Larry had a theatrical performance, like a whole situation for our engagement. Like it was a really big deal. So I was like, oh, damn. But then as time has gone, and they still continue to call him my husband. And at this point, I'm like, shit, I'm not getting ready to correct them. I already corrected them once. If they don't remember, they just don't remember. So of course, I think when it's time, I think that will probably ring a bell like, oh shit, yeah, mom and dad aren't married. But yeah, so there's that. Larry, we're not married, but ask the kids, and he's my husband.
I mean, in my
Or
mind, you're
we're
married
pretty much
too. We're
married.
going.
But that was cool. Getting to know you a little bit and getting to know me. Was there anything else you wanted to share about yourself?
I don't think so. I've got a lot of crazy stories I can share, but we got a lot of time for all of those. A lot of time.
There is
There's
plenty of
something every
time.
day. Yes.
Yes, there's plenty of time for us to shoot the shit or shoot the breeze or whatever people call it. Have you ever heard of that? Shoot the shit? Shoot the breeze?
Shoot the shit. Shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit. Okay. So there's plenty of
Yes.
time for us to shoot the shit. We'll just be coming back shooting some more shit the next episode.
Yep.
Okay, guys. So that concludes our episode of Moms That Cuss. And yeah, so if you leave us on here, we're going to continue to talk about random ass shit. So
We don't know how to hang up.
we don't know how to hang up, literally. It's like, okay, so one more thing. Wait, hold on. But let me ask you one more thing. And then, yeah, that's literally how the conversation goes. So we're going to let you guys go because we can do this all night. So I hope you
All
guys
night.
enjoyed, and I hope you'll tune into the next episode. Talk to you
Please
later.
watch us. Please.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us on Moms That Cuss. If you laughed, related, or felt seen, go ahead and subscribe, share, or send this to another mom who needs the real stuff. Until next time, keep the chaos, the kids, and the clapbacks rolling.